Hello, welcome to the show. This is Analytic Energy Agency in our YouTube channel. My name is Alexey Presnov, and today we'll continue our attempts to make some reviews in English for our friends and followers, uh, those who don't speak Russian. As you know, mostly our channel is in Russian, and for the last 2 weeks, which we haven't met with you, we just created, several videos in Russian description describing the things which are going on in Kazakhstan and Russia as usual. And it's not very much has been happening in both countries. Kazakhstan, they continue to discuss all those things regarding to national project for 10 trillion tenge, which is $20 billion for power sector and infrastructure for next 5 years. We have a video on that. A link is below in the description, and they continue to to show that as a kind of money from some funds or from budget from the government, which can be allocated to the industries. And so they're discussing mostly not how to carry it out all those projects and how to make them efficient. They discuss how to use this money for advancing their own domestic production, because they're going to create some kind of platform for domestic producers of the equipment and so on. But the problem is that not so much is being produced in Kazakhstan in this area. They don't have necessary competence. And the problem is that they produce very low, very low number of equipment, some pumps, as far as I know, some boilers and so on, but they are not unable to build all those necessary facilities and renovate the industries, because mostly they import everything from China and from Russia. It's a problem they have inherited from the Soviet Union, because Kazakhstan was never considered to be a kind of factory in the Soviet Union. It was mostly this resource the country where the mineral resources were export and excavated from the earth. Mostly it's like metals, like gas and oil. And for years of independence, they didn't create this kind of industries, and because mostly they, as you know, they are concentrated on this resourceful economy. Uh, that is why I don't really understand why they are discussing this so much, instead of thinking what kind of model, what kind of efficient model can be used, to make this project come true and go through. Uh, Problem is that, as we said before, if they take the money from the banks, not from the market actually, not from some funds for, especially for like this heat supply pipes and water supply. It will entail the rise of tariffs like 2-3 times within 2-3 years, and this is just unacceptable socially and politically, and that's a problem. And I very much doubt that they, they can continue, or I think the project will be stopped, and they remain as usual, just words, not the deeds. Because, as we mentioned before, the prices for electricity, for instance, they've been raised like about 20-25% for population, about tripled for the budget, and doubled for businesses for just 1.5 years since they have introduced this new model of the market, which is single buyer, What they don't understand, they just don't continue. They don't understand that marginal market has this benefits because it creates inframarginal rent for those who are more effective, like here, and the price is here, so they have extra revenue, which allows to reduce the prices at the capacity market. That they don't understand. We told them many times, we showed them, because if some resources have $35 like combined cycle, generation, for instance, and price is set by combustion turbine 120. The difference, it's extra revenue, which elevates for the prices for capacity market, and so it makes it slower. But their approach is that let's just make many auctions for renewables, many auctions for this flexible resources with long-term prices, and just somehow to integrate them in between, and to engage in one model, and in that manner they will reach some results which correspond to the strategy they have adopted 2 years ago, strategy for reaching carbon neutrality by 2060. And that's very primitive understanding how energy market works. In general, market work, and also they just don't understand simple things, and very difficult to explain to them. That's a problem. And also, what we notice that those organizations, foreign organizations, international organizations, which were active in Kazakhstan, they just don't press these issues for some reasons. They continue to offer them all those, this green agenda, for instance, to all those contracts for huge renewables, like about 4 or 5 gigawatts are being already discussed and even contracted without holistic approach and understanding how to make this everything works in the efficient manner. That's a problem also, and I don't know why. I think those international organizations they have to be more specific on that, and more responsible for that. As for Russia, they continue to discuss their means and tools, how they are going to okay, hold on a second, please. Yes, how they're going to deal with this new scheme of power object allocation. It's called, it's a general scheme of power object allocation for over the next 18 years up to 2042. It's just a main document, this strategic document in the industry. It costs about like 40 trillion rubles, which is also a very huge sum. You can just divide by 100. It's going to be, I think it's about, yes, it's 400 billion dollars. Yeah, $400 billion. And they don't have money for that, So where to get money for that, it's just unclear so far, because interest rates of central bank is about 21%. All this investment process at the stalemate, and we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, they have discussed and they have been discussing the things with the mining. The discussion is very similar to American one. Especially, because They're talking about to ban mining in some areas where the deficit of electricity is, and also where they have this forecast for deficit for next 7 years up to 2031. We will see this discussion, but it's very similar. They want to discriminate miners and also all those data centers as a consumers to create some kind of special category for them, because normally in Russia they have three categories of security of supply, and they want to introduce the new one, a fourth one, which will be disconnected in first place if something happens in the system. Today, actually, the governmental commission will make decision on that. Will take decision. We'll see the results, and after that, like in 2 weeks from now, I think we will discuss it again in English. It's interesting. It's similar to the approach which we can also see in America, in the United States, because they are also, when they install very rapidly their capacities in data centers or mining, they increase prices for everyone else, for other consumers, and that's a problem, which is a new one. And as you know, there is a very huge, very formidable plans to increase capacities of data centers in the next 5-10 years in the world in general, and Russia as well. That is a problem, and specifically the problem is aggravated by the fact that the money is very expensive right now in Russia. That's about it. What is going on in Russia and Kazakhstan. Thank you for watching, and sign up for our channel. We'll continue with that. I hope it's can be kind of useful for those who don't speak Russian. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching once again. If you have any questions, just put it in comments, and we will see how to answer that. Thank you.